Comparing vocal files is an important first step in producing reliable analysis. It confirms the recordings are compatible and of good quality. This is especially important when the recordings are produced elsewhere. Vocal file comparison also reveals major changes or trends in a client's progress. You become more bioacoustically acquainted with your client as vocal files accrue. Eventually, elements will stand out in one sample or another, becoming markers for points of interest during evaluation. In other words, after a time of comparing vocal files, sensitivity to your client's vocal profile can improve recognition of acute biological events and may even include subtle nuances amidst the normal architecture. Helena Andrea has 3 vocal files. 2 were recorded in April of 2020, with the third 3 years earlier. Now, let's compare. Turn off the M sample. The remaining samples are most recent. Quite easily, the relationship between the two seems clear by how their paths often intertwine. When the 3-year-old sample is overlaid, it too renders a strong semblance, albeit significantly higher in energy. Considering how 3 years of change could impact the voice, similarities revealed in the comparison are highly remarkable. Also, session records confirm the initial recording process was entirely different than the other two. Events that subsist under these circumstances suggest chronic conditions, especially since the samples are inherently different. Overall, these vocal files appear to be of acceptable quality. The next client is a collection of vocal files from 3 people. Notice that the Lara samples are 4.5 months apart. They were recorded in the same environment with the same equipment. Take a moment to absorb the pattern they create. Since they begin to intertwine at 600 Hz, variations in recording techniques are likely within tolerable limits. Elements that show high properties in January then diminish in the June recording may be due to therapies or in combination with other client activities. The next client, Mamba, consistently provided recordings on a daily basis. By far, the reliability of such proactive effort in personal health provides a high-quality vocal profile. Starting with one sample and adding the other 2 offers a sort of visual timeline. Notice how the same pernicious patterns show up in all 3 samples, as well as other notable events. To become familiar with the nuances of vocal file comparison, it is recommended that you capture your own samples on a daily basis. As sensitivity to your own vocal profile increases, subtle changes become more apparent. On the surface, vocal file comparison is a quick procedure helpful in checking the integrity of the recording as well as revealing exceptional events reflected in the voice. Through the use of deductive skills, this tool easily uncovers aspects of the vocal file which often play an integral role during evaluation. Up next, an overview of biomarkers.